Okay students, today I'm going to be teaching you how to create a printmaking technique using styrofoam. Alright, and these styrofoam sheets, you can order them from online in various places, art stores. You can get them. I got the smaller ones, but they come in larger sizes as well. So when creating or using styrofoam, you are doing the relief style format of printmaking, which is pretty much etching in or engraving into the styrofoam, so you can create almost like a stamp for your prints. Now for this, you're going to need some plexiglass, the styrofoam paper towels, and not necessarily you'll need paper. You can draw directly on the styrofoam, but we're going to create almost like a pattern for ours first. And then you're going to need, of course, the speed roller, and we got the speedball ink. Now for our class assignment, we were focusing on line to create our initials. So we were using line, and let me just move these objects out of the way. Situated. Okay, so we were using line to create letters in our name. So I'm just gonna go ahead and draw a few letters. Now, in my initials here, or in these initials here, when creating the print, it's gonna have to be flipped over in reverse mode. So what we did is just we simply print it by turning it over, and then you're gonna go ahead and get your styrofoam and then trace. So it needs to be traced backwards, so that it can show up right side up whenever doing the print. So what you are going to do is you are going to indent all of the negative space, which will be all of the white areas, if you want your letters to come out black. So for instance, you want to dig in and press deep enough to see it engraved into the styrofoam, and then I'm going to go ahead and start indenting all of the white negative space, those surrounding areas. So then ultimately, you can see that indent. Ultimately, the raised section will just be the letter that I am creating. Okay, so let me go ahead and show you an example that I already have. I'm going to print that out and see what it looks like. So here I have an example for one of my beautiful students. She did a great job. I'm gonna get my speedball ink. And what you want to do is you want to dip it into the ink, and you want to create a flat, even surface of it on the plexiglass. So again, the mission in this one was to get the raised, the N and the T, and everything else was etched in. So we're gonna go ahead and press, and again, we only want the N and the T. We want that to collect the ink. So you're pressing on it, and then you are going to transfer it to your paper. And you want to smooth it out. make sure it's nice and smooth. And I'm gonna go ahead and reveal. Okay, so there you have it. You have her initials. Came out very nice. And I want to show you the opposite, what it would look like if you did it. Instead of doing the negative space, you did the positive space. So instead of doing the negative space, you did the positive space. Everything else surrounding will be black. And then what you drawn in or etched in, that will be the white spots. So there you go. Really fun, really easy, something you can do with your class. You can do it at home, you can do it with friends. And I hope you enjoyed this video today.